Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to the Buffness. I got the unboxing spoon right here, and I got a package from FlipForge himself. This is my first FlipForge product, and I'm very excited for this. So I got to flip this Balisong at Blade Show, Atlanta, and I fell in love with it immediately. I flipped it a little more, got it. I don't know, I just loved it so much. I'm losing words for how much I love that thing. And I bought one. I messaged FlipForge the night I flipped it at Blade Show and said, dude, this is amazing, keep it up. And he was like, I'll be dropping them later. I was like, oh, man, he can't buy one right now. And about 2 months later, I finally checked his website. They were there, but he didn't have the dual tone blade that I wanted. So what I did was he said that I could just add an edit light blade in the customizer thing and tell him that it is for what this thing is. So I did that, and he got it all together, and now I have the two-tone blade. So right off the bat, we have this cool FlipForge sticker that is very sweet going on my case. And then we got the good stuff. Before we start, however, I gotta talk for a quick second. I'm back from vacation, finally. It is very good to be back. And it's very good to be recording videos again. When I came up here to record, I was like, man, I'm really, really excited to record a video. And this video is just gonna be flowing right out of me. It's gonna feel great. But right now, I have this Squid Industries Madko up for the trade up challenge. It's in decent condition, like not bad by any means. Handles are a bit scuffed up. Ano is a bit scuffed up, but it's a very cool ano. What I can do for this, for the trade up challenge, is of course trying to trade it up. I can re-anodize it for you, get a fresh ano. It won't be this cool pattern, just something more generic. But I can do that, or you can keep the ano. Right now, don't worry, this will be gone. It has undersized bushings. I have new bushings getting here in a day or two from Squid. So this will be freshly tuned up. It'll be a great, pretty much new Madko, besides the dings and stuff. But this is my personal Madko for about a year now. Yeah, really long time. And I have that new first production one now. So this guy can go. I also have this slight from the last video. I don't have it in my hands yet because it's still on its way back to me. But this Madko is up for grabs. It'll be in great condition. For the ano, by the way, if you're wanting a custom Madko for some reason, now's your chance because I can do whatever you want on it. Just tell me. So drop offers in the comments if you can't find me on Instagram or Discord, and I have like an email and stuff too. So I got all that. But Madko's up for grabs. Now, let's get into the FlipForge pallet. So starting off, FlipForge said that he was going to throw in a little extra for me, a little extra something. So what he did was he gave me a two-tone blade. Now this is an extra blade. This is the Tonto blade, I believe. I don't know if it's the chopper or something else, but he gave me this extra little blade. Thank you, FlipForge. It is awesome. I'm definitely going to be trying that out, seeing how it works. We'll do that in this video as well. Right here we got a little, that's awesome actually, a little screwdriver. I believe this is like T6, T8 hardware. It doesn't need to be very tight, so that's perfectly fine. But that's really cool. Now, palette. So blue and white looks pretty cool, huh? Oh wait, is that red? Yeah. TB, the Buffness, of course. What is that? Okay, that'll go away. I'm sure of it. We'll have to wear down the handle cap a little bit. Holy cow. Look at this beauty. This is the red, white, and blue Patriotic pallet by FlipForge. So what I did for this, I can't remember all the anatomy for his customizer thing, but I got the red body, got the blue edges, white grills, and the dual tone white blade to match that, and then just the black faces come on everything, and a black blade. So this is really cool. Man, that handle gap, what is it doing? How is that even possible? Whatever, I'll fix it. I think it's time we give this absolute chunk of handle gap a flip. Actually, tolerance test. Let me just check something. I distinctly remember FlipForge or somebody saying that the tolerances can almost get to no tap and still have good swing. And that it was like an amazing thing for plastic valleys. Maybe that was wrong. Okay, that one doesn't really tap. Oh. This one does. Let's just see what I can do. Yeah, I think it's gonna still have a little bit of tap. Like, that would be insane for a plastic Balisong to not tap. Like, that's unheard of. Trying to loosen it a bit now. There you go. Let's give her some flips. So what I remember from the FlipForge pallet at Blade Show was it can do anything. It can do literally any trick you try to throw at it. And it's insane. It's just like any other plastic Balisong in the way that it's plastic. It's got all that innovation, of course, from FlipForge, but still, it is very much plastic. But what it really thrives at is advanced tricks. Okay, I was hitting like giraffes and all that fun stuff at Blade Show on Ethan's pallet. I had a really good clip, or not really good. It was a mediocre clip that I took at Blade Show. It was way out of frame, but I still posted it and tagged FlipForge. And I was like, dude, this thing can do whatever. It does anything. And it just amazed me, the capabilities of such a cheaply made Balisong. Not cheaply made like low quality, but like it's plastic. It's made from one of the cheapest materials you can make, probably the cheapest material you can make a Balisong out of. And it still does everything. When I picked it up, I knew, yeah, this is a game changer. It was probably the best plastic Balisong I've ever flipped. Well, not probably, it was. I never picked up a plastic Balisong and gone, oh my, like I had with the pallet. It just amazed me. The way that it didn't feel like a giant chunk or really lacking in momentum, like many plastic Balisongs, surprised me. I'll say that much. Oof. And I don't know, it's crazy that FlipForge was able to do this. Something to point out is I'm the second person to make a video on the pallet ever on YouTube from what I've seen. I looked the other day and it was just Ethan, so it's pretty cool. I'm going to try to have a full review on this out in the future. I have a big backlog of videos. I'm going to say it, I have a Dodo Industries Raphis on the way for pass around. I joined in on a pass around. I'm actually kicking off the pass around, so that's really cool. That's coming to me next week. I'll have an unboxing on that. And I started scripting another full-length video, and I have a full-length video fully recorded. So I just have to record a little bit of B-roll for that and work my magic editing and poster. So that'll be fun. So I know like no specs on the pallet. That's probably should. So sorry about that. I'm gonna compare it to a standard length Bali, such as the Thai Kraken. It's kind of convenient that it was in my pocket. Okay, it is a bit long. Handles are long. Blade is long. It's just a little long. Let's compare it to a Machine Wise product that is also conveniently in my pocket. It's longer than a Machine Wise product too. That's kind of crazy. Okay, I think I know what time it is. I'm gonna crack this guy open and do a blade swap right here on the floor with you guys, assuming you stay at a good angle. We'll see what the innards of the pallet look like. Because I'm actually pretty curious. I have no clue how FlipForge does any of this. Like his system, it just seems like it shouldn't, well, no, not that it shouldn't work, it's just, I don't know. The way he puts everything together, it's beyond me. I don't understand it. Like, how can you get this much customizability, this much color into one thing and have it look like it's one piece? Is it like 6 pieces and he's just gluing everything together with the chemical glue? Is it just, does he have a magical printer that just prints 4 colors super easily? I don't know. Okay, let's try this Tonto blade. See if this solves that weird handle gap. That would be interesting. Maybe that's just a thing on all his blades that need to be worked out. Not sure. Like not worked out like it's a problem, but like worked in, I should say. Every Bali of his maybe needs to have a little bit of time to break in. That's the word I was looking for. Okay. Wow, I can't assemble a Balisong. There we go. Yeah, also got chunky handle gap. I'm curious to see if this blade flips differently. So FlipForge has 4 different blade shapes for the pallet currently. He has the chisel blade. He has the chopper blade, which I believe is very similar to this Tonto blade, but also different. I think it has a lot more aggressive angles, whereas this one is more rounded. Come on, you can do it. He has this blade, this Tonto, and then he has a blade called the tie, T-I-E, like a bow tie, because it's in that shape. It's like a swordfish blade. Zenith blade, that's, yeah. So he's got a Zenith blade for it too, which I have to say does look really cool. But apparently they all have pretty different balances, which is interesting. And kind of cool that he's able to get different balances on a plastic Balisong. But that's what led me to the chopper blade, because this is the blade, sorry, not the chopper, the chisel. That's the blade that I flipped at Blade Show. It's the one I am familiar with. And, man, I figured it would be the one I should get. I was close to getting the tie blade, but it said that one had the most handle bias, which, if you know me, handle bias is often not my favorite in a Balisong, so I went with just the gold standard for Flip Forge, and I'm not disappointed. I think the chisel blade looks phenomenal too. There we go. Okay. I just gotta find my last screw. There it is. Okay, after I flip this blade for a bit, I'm gonna do like a jump cut, swap everything back, and add my final first thoughts. Yeah, this handle gap is massive, holy cow. Okay. Oh wow, there is actually a pretty massive difference. Noticed it right off the bat. That's kind of crazy. Not sure if it's a better difference. Oof. But it is different, which is cool. I think it is really cool that the different blade shape provides a different experience, because just because you change the look of it, like if you get bored of a Balisong, for instance, which I know I have many times, I usually just go drop it, pick up a different one for a while, and that fixes things. But say this is your only Balisong or something, and you want a little bit of uniqueness, buying an extra blade, like going from a chisel blade to a tie blade or something, because you can buy spare blades on Flip Forge's website, which is really cool, then that will change the experience a lot for you. Man, I really wish I could flip good right now. It's kind of driving me crazy. Okay, final thoughts on this blade right here. It's cool, I like it, but I do prefer the chisel blade because it, one, matches my color scheme better, and two, I don't know, I just like how it flips a little bit more. So time for El Jumbo Cutto. Time for the jump cut. We're back with the chopper blade. Definitely my preferred blade. I'll say that. Oof. I literally can't flip right now. And it's making me very angry. That assembly, by the way, that second one went a lot smoother. I got like a pivot needle. I probably should have done that in the first place. And it all just went together a lot better. So, starting out with, I guess, what are my final thoughts? So ending out with my final thoughts, I should say. It is very good. It is still definitely probably the best plastic Balisong I've ever flipped. I think I can confidently say that. The handle gap thing is kind of weird, not gonna lie. I assume it will go away. It's already gotten a bit better. It was out like that. The balance on this is, of course, very good. The balance was one of the main things why I liked it so much. It is a little long and lanky, but that's pretty normal for plastic. It's light, of course, but on the heavy end of plastic. I think this weighs more than a squiddy, I'd say. By a significant margin, would be my guess. Because it all just feels very sturdy. It doesn't just feel like 2 blocks of plastic. It feels, it feels very, I don't know, it almost, well, you can tell that there's love put into it, I should say. Like when you pick up a squiddy, you're like, yeah, it's a squiddy. It's all right. This, you can tell that it's something more than a squiddy. Just flipping it around, you feel all of the little indents. You feel the grills. You feel the jimping. Good jimping, actually. You feel it all, and it's really cool. You can tell that this is made with love from what I believe is a single dude still. And it's awesome. Now, as for durability testing, that's one thing that I am slightly concerned about. I'll keep you posted. If anything happens to it, you will be one of the first to know. And I'll talk to FlipForge and everything should be sorted out. But I'm not sure if that'll happen. I'm going to flip it. I'm probably going to flip it over concrete a little bit. And if it breaks, it'll get fixed. I just might have to pay. I don't know. But yeah, FlipForge pallet, very cool. Definitely the most customizable Balisong out there. It's probably what I'm going to title this video. It's beautiful. I've always loved the customizability of FlipForge, and this just took it to a whole nother level. Having the buffness, patriotic palette is crazy. I am very happy to have this. Thank you so much, FlipForge, for being a cool dude to do business with. I messaged him a lot throughout this process of buying this thing, and everything got sorted out. All my questions got answered very quickly, and he's an all-around great guy. Go ahead and buy a pallet if you haven't already. The base model starts at $55, which is crazy. It takes about 3 weeks to arrive, 3 weeks to a month, which is a lot, but it's made to order and it's from China, so put those two together and it means a long wait time. But the base model is $55. You can only customize it probably half of what this is, and then there's the full like custom model where you can customize literally every part of it for $85, and that's what I did. So yeah, thank you, FlipForge. Thank you also for this spare blade. I'm definitely going to be using this in the review that I make, so I can kind of distinguish between the two blades. Maybe I'll even get 2 more blades from you. We'll see, so that I can have all 4 blade shapes for that review. That'd be pretty cool. But anyway, thank all of you for watching. And yeah, more of the palette in the future. I love it.